What's up, YouTube? So before we get started with this video, on first take, thinking about time how Stephen A. Smith jumped on Marcus Spears' back about his NFL top 5 list. So let's see what they have to say about that.
I got no problems with number 1 and number 2 on the list, and I certainly applaud you for being smart enough and not a homer for putting the Cowboys in your top 5 because we know they don't belong there, right?
So I would say at this point, it's a little bit too early for me to count out the Dallas Cowboys. They're way too talented, and there's like, 3/4 of the season left to play. There's more than enough time for them to come back and do some damage in the NFC. So I would not count out the Dallas Cowboys at this point. So let's continue.
Patriots and the Saints. The Patriots and the Saints should be 1 and 2. But here's where your list goes awry. You got the Chiefs at number 3, but you yourself admitted you could have easily put the Packers at number 2. So if you could have put them at number 2, how the hell they ain't even in the top 5? That don't make any sense. That disqualifies you from having a damn list, all right?
Okay.
Now, so you got the Patriots, you got the Saints, you could go with the Packers, you could go with the Chiefs, you could go with the 49ers. So you take Seattle, you move them out of the mix. You put San Francisco up in there. Green Bay's got to be high because they opened the season beating Minnesota and Chicago, plus they just knocked off Dallas. That's a potent schedule. And if you want to swap San Francisco and put them out of the top 5, I'd forgive you, but only if you made this point. The level of competition that they've had matters. They've dominated the AFC North, Pittsburgh, Cleveland, Cincinnati, combined 3-12 record, which ain't saying much about Richard Sherman's San Francisco 49ers. I'm just messing with you, Richard Sherman. You know I got love for you, bro. But the bottom line is, there's questions about that list. You will not be doing the A-list again. Period.
So I'm going to definitely have to disagree with this list. So my list would go number 1, the Patriots, number 2, the Chiefs, number 3, Seattle, number 4, Green Bay, and number 5, the 49ers. So I have to kick out the New Orleans Saints for number 2 on their list, because if Drew Brees isn't there, I'm not really seeing them as a super threat to go deep and to get to the Super Bowl. I just don't see it happening. So that's why I'd replace them with either Green Bay or let the 49ers stay in there. I got to give love to the 49ers because they're the only other undefeated team other than the New England Patriots. So that's why I keep them up there at number 5. But again, so number 1's the Patriots, 2 Chiefs, 3 Seattle, 4 Green Bay, and 5 the 49ers for my list. So let's continue.
By the way, you know who's going to have a chance to be on this list pretty soon is the Texans or the Colts. Those are 2 teams.
So I definitely can't argue with the Colts because the Colts are looking pretty good right now. I just wish Andrew Luck was still there. I just wish that his organization would have cared enough to build a strong offensive line around him so he wouldn't have gotten so beat up. But I don't know. Hindsight's 20/20, I guess. I don't know. Let's continue.
No.
Texans have a couple big games coming up.
This your list, man. I was sweating. I was just trying to hold it down for you, OG.
Yeah.
You know
just
how
show respect.
You know after
Just
the show
show
we
respect.
resort back to you being the OG, and I'm like, I was just honored to stand up there. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate it.
All right.
Okay.
There we go. You're forgiven. You're forgiven. But Max, if you ever go up there, you reincorporate why. That's what you got to do.
I would be honored.
Why.
All right, let me ask you guys this.
Say it with me, Max. Why.
The Colts maybe will be on the list in a couple of weeks.
We got like a minute left. Week 5 in the NFL. Take it or leave it. Tom Brady has his Pats unbeaten. Is he an MVP candidate? Starting with you.
Leave it. And it's because of the other players and how well they're playing. Look, Christian McCaffrey right now is the best player in the NFL. If anybody's paying attention, obviously Pat Mahomes. Have you seen what Deshaun Watson did last week as well? It's not because Tom Brady is not still a really good quarterback. It's just guys playing better than him right now.
So I would definitely look at McCaffrey because McCaffrey is absolutely balling right now. He's been a baller since Stanford, so that's no surprise. But so I could see him winning the MVP. I don't have a problem with that. But as far as who's going to win the Super Bowl, which is what really counts, what anybody really cares about, it's going to be Tom Brady. I got to go with Tom Brady and New England Patriots. So whoever else can win the MVP, that's fine. But who would I bet the house with that's going to win the Super Bowl? It's probably going to be Tom Brady and New England Patriots. So let's continue.
The guy on the Patriots no one's talking about is Gilmore. Why isn't he in the MVP conversation? He's the best corner in football. It's hard to pass on that team. I think he deserves consideration.
Stephen A.?
Yeah, but I still believe Tom Brady in because think about no Gronkowski. Edelman's played but hasn't been